day started off just like any other day in Pearl Harbor. The ships along Battleship Row lay in peace. The date, December 7th, 1941. Shortly before 8 o'clock in the morning, disaster struck in Hawaii. Pearl Harbor was under an aerial attack from the Empire of Japan. Smoke filled the air as the Navy men tried to defend their ships, but the attack kept on coming. Despite their best efforts, some ships were unable to be saved. The USS Arizona was one of the 4 ships that sank that day, trapping over 1,000 men in her depths. The attack lasted less than 4 hours, leaving 2,000 men dead and over 1,000 more wounded. The rescue effort continued long after the attack was over. However, some ships and lives were just unable to be saved. As our national anthem says, through it all, our Star-Spangled Banner continued to wave. On December 8th, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt addressed a joint session of Congress. He referred to Pearl Harbor as a date which will live in infamy, and thus the United States entered World War II. The USS Arizona Memorial sits in Pearl Harbor to remind us all of what happened that day. The battleship still sits where she sank on that infamous day. Oil continues to leak from the USS Arizona. It is said to be the tears of fallen comrades. The wall displays the names of those who lost their lives on the Arizona that day. Many of them are still entombed inside. Once again, our flag still continues to fly. Survivors of the attack on Pearl Harbor volunteer several times a week, signing autographs and talking with patrons about all they have done for our country. So as the sun sets over the water, we think of the famous battle